Hi there, my name's Fiona. I'm one of the team here at PTFS Europe. What's on my mind today is item types and circulation and making life simpler for your circulation rules. Now, we all know our circulation rules in Koha can become quite complex, quite lengthy, and there is a new feature at 20.11 which will help to group certain categories together. So I'm going to talk about this, and this is within our item types administration, and it has been derived from Bugzilla number 21946, which allows, as the name suggests, to group circulation by item type. So to show you how this works, if we have a look at my full list of item types on this test system, we can see that you've got the fields as before. So you've got your image, your description, your costs, etc. But at 20.11, there is this new column for parent code. And if I scroll down, you can see that we have assigned the parent code of movie to several of our item types. So possibly in your library, if you have DVDs for lending, you may have multiple item types. And this can be to determine the different type of DVD. So for example, is it a DVD? Is it a Blu-ray? Or some libraries have different item types to break down their classifications, so that in the circulation rules, you can say that under 15s should not be able to borrow a 15 rated movie, for example. But on our test system, we have an item type specifically for movie. We've got an item type for a movie 12 rated DVD, one for a Blu-ray, and one for a standard DVD. Now you can see that we've got movie appearing twice here. And if you just scroll down to see, scroll up to see what the column headings are, you've got one for parent code and one for search category. Search category is not new, but it does allow you to group together your item types into one category that would then be searchable in the advanced search. So this means that the users can come in and have a look to see what we've got as in movies in the library, irrespective of the item type. But the new parent code feature helps with circulation. So this allows us to group together these separate item types under one group heading. Now, if we jump over to our circulation rules page, we can see, if we move down here, that you've got this line for all patron categories. And this one is linking specifically to movie DVD. But if we have a look at our list of item types from the drop down, you could see that we've got the parent code of movie, or then you can say that it's actually, we're creating this circulation rule for everything that falls under the movie parent, or we might just want this one specifically for the 12 rated DVD. Okay, so you can create a rule for a specific item type, even though it's within a group, or you could say, actually, we're having this one for all movies. And that then would say that the same information applies for all. So let's just say, for example, we've got our patron user category. So we'll select that. Patron for all movies, and they can borrow 3. And they can have them for 2 weeks at a time. And they can continue on. Yeah, we can just say they can renew them and so on. So let's just save this particular line. And that now appears on our rules. So we've got our patron line here for the movies. Now, having the limit of 3 here means that limit covers the entire group. So somebody may borrow 3 Blu-rays, they may borrow 3 DVDs, they may borrow 3 12-rated DVDs, but they'll have 3 in total. So that is very useful because it does mean that you are restricting who can borrow what. Whereas if I had a separate line for the 12-rated DVDs, let's say for students, and they can have 3 of those items, that means that a student can borrow 3 12-rated DVDs, but if I had another line, they could also borrow 3 Blu-rays, for example. So grouping together our item types by this parent code is a very useful feature and also negates the need to have as many lines on your circulation rules page because you can group them together. So I think that's a really good piece of functionality that's been developed with the 2011 release. Hope you found that useful, and thanks very much for watching. Bye then.